Okay, I will
Yeah.
go. Let's start.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, good night, all the vulnerable participants of the Seattle's and also all the participants here. Today, I will be the moderator for today's speaking section. My name is Ali Madeja. I'm from State Buddhist University. And today we have two speakers for today's speaking session. One is from Bangladesh and one is from Myanmar. And the first speaker, now he is going to present history of contemporary colleges of Buddhism in Myanmar, and he had let me introduce brief about his education background. He got his Bachelor of Art in Indo-Aryan from Buddhist University from Mandalay in 2016, and now he is a student at the University of sorry. Can you repeat?
We cannot hear clearly.
Yeah, it would be great if you will mute yourself.
Okay, I will take all the participants. I will mute all and I will allow you. Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much for moving.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. So now here's Amir students at the University of Global Peace, and today he's going to present about the contemporary challenges for Buddhism in Myanmar. And Honorable Reward, now the floor is yours. Hello.
Thank you, Sally, and I really appreciate this is a great privilege for me to be here in front of you. Yeah, the topic I'm going to present tonight is the contemporary challenges for Buddhism in Myanmar. This topic may be a little bit sensitive, so it's my apology. Don't carry out this.
Okay.
Don't carry out this topic out of this room.
Okay.
Yes.
We were
Now let me start with the introduction.
Okay.
Is it okay for recording? If you like it confidential for this room only?
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Is it okay for recording?
Yeah, it's okay. By the way, I can move another slide. I don't know why.
You click the arrow.
Yeah, you just have to tap on the bar on your computer. You just have to tap on the bar. Or maybe like arrow move forward and backward. You can use either key. Yeah. Are you okay?
It doesn't work properly. I don't know why.
Oh, what happened to you? Can you have you already tried to touch on the bar?
Now can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
go
can see.
like one by one.
Okay.
You
Okay,
click second. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah,
click
as you see in the picture.
full screen. At
Yes.
the bottom, the full screen.
The ruler of Myanmar map.
Yes,
Yes, formally the ruler of Myanmar map.
You click the full screen. At the bottom, full screen. You will have. Okay.
Okay, let me start again. As you see in the picture, in the right side, Ken Noratam and Shen Arahant. Formally, the role of Myanmar Buddhist man play crucial role in every piece of our community. But now, in the modern days, we are losing our role in every place. So here is common challenges I have chosen. For example, losing interest of the young people. After that, I will present schism in Tavagu Buddhism here in our country. After that, I will look at the growing of inevitably diversity, and then the pros and cons of social engagement of the Myanmar Buddhism. And then finally, let's discuss about scholarly critics. So now let me start with the first slide. You know, not only Buddhism, but also every religion in the world are losing the interest of the young people. According to some religious research, there is no more people in the church who would like to worship or say prayer. Just like this in our country, also our young people are going to say goodbye to the Buddhism. Here maybe the projective causes and in my thought. The first one is silly behavior of the Buddhism on the social platform or on the other environment. You can see the silly behavior of the Buddhism, like
very bad.
Or singing on the TikTok or on the Facebook, something like that. And the young Myanmar people are not interested in Buddhism. Another reason, in my opinion, is lack of logical dramatos. You know, some Buddhismen are not well educated or not critical thinking. So when they give Dharma talk or when they lead some activity, they are talking or their Dharma talks are not logical and not critical. So their talking is really questionable. This may be one of the reasons. On the other hand, last summer, I have taught the higher student English and Buddhist religion. Amazingly, their critical thinking skill is really challenging and really excellent. When they ask lots of questions about Buddhism, most of them are really interesting and very challenging for me because they carefully criticize. So we Myanmar Buddhism should take care of this part. On the other hand, developing material things also be another reason, in my opinion. For instance, formerly Myanmar people don't need to work, everyone in the family. And even a farmer works, he can support the whole family. And the rest of the family member can go to a monastery, take precepts, take service on Sabbath day. But these days, only depends on the household is not suitable and not okay. So every member of the family go out of their home and have to work. So they have no intention or they have no interest in religions. This may be another challenges. Another reason why the young people say goodbye to the Buddhism. Here is the strategy for the above issues. We Myanmar Buddhism should approach the Dharma talk with ethical, logical, and emotional philosophical point of view, like Venerable Nandasara, majoring in his philosophy and psychotherapy. These are very, how can I say, they are very good for the future. In the future, the Myanmar people will also need psychotherapy. So such kind of study will be fit the necessary of the era. On the other hand, we should man novel resources. Let me take some reference from the Venerable Uddhamananda, the founder of Dhammadara Bhadandara Sikha Unit College. In his monastery, there are about 200 200 little Buddhist novices. They have to teach Buddhist literature. On the other hand, they are allowed to go to the government school so that they have very basic knowledge about the physics or maths. You know, without physics or without general knowledge, our Buddhist monks, some talking or some Dhamma talk are really silly and funny for the people. Let me move on another slide. Another reason is the schism. The schism in the Theravada Buddhism. Strong argument between university Buddhist monks and Buddhist Buddhist monks. Sometimes such debate degree increase, and they lead to conflict among our society. This is also one of the reasons. And on the other hand, growing the Dhamma pollution, you know, some Buddhist monks who have no loss of Vasa or who has not been Buddhist monk very recently. For example, they went to the meditation center for 3 months or 4 months. After that, they give Dhamma talk. The Dhamma talk they are preaching is lead to the Samatha and Vipassana Bhavana, but they really don't understand about the meditation system. So kind of evolution is also challenging, positive, and very debatable these days. Donation and receiving money from the Buddhist devotee using them. This also debatable and very sensitive among the Myanmar Buddhist men and contemporary content, like Vinaya Gruga and other Bodhisattvas. When we study about the explanation why Buddhism is disappear in Indian history, schism among the Bodhisattvas play a crucial role. This is one of the major role why Buddhism is disappear from the India. So schism should be studied very carefully, unless this can lead to religious conflict among Myanmar Buddhist society. So here is a strategy as far as I can consider. So solve this problem, we Buddhist men should personal beliefs. What subject we are going to study, we have to understand it without that is removed. For the Dhamma pollution from the meditation center, there are lots of well-trained and well-qualified meditation trainer in Mahasi Meditation Center or Power Meditation Center. The leader of the Buddhist monk from such meditation center should take this responsibility to solve this problem. For the last problem, how to remove this, we have to imitate the successful Buddhist missionary in other countries like Malaysia or Sri Lanka, how they solve such a problem in their country, because the Buddhist men in their country also receive currency and apply that for their daily basis. But they have no such very strong argument or debate, in my opinion. So we should study and imitate how they solve this problem. Now let's move to the next slide. The next challenge for our society is the growing of inevitably diversity. If I have to take reference from Jack Ma, globalization, no one can stop globalization. Along with the globalization, diversity will come to us without fail. So how to establish peaceful coexistence with different belief or different culture can be one of the most challenging for Buddhist society here in Myanmar. So to establish peaceful coexistence and diversity, we should foster complete resolution. Complete resolution is a very wide topic and study. This should be studied carefully by Buddhist man. Without this knowledge, such religious conflict. As you see, Myanmar is a little bit changing, little bit changing. Even though it is under the military government, in the future, I strongly believe that the public will not accept military government. They have to surrender the public sooner or later. So in the future, there will be no more autocrat or dictatorship in our country because no one can stop the true desire of the public. Public will win in the future. I strongly believe that. So for the Buddhist man, we should reconsider about the Rajapatana. Rajapatana, formerly in our country or in other Buddhist country, the Buddhist society have received royal patronage from the royal family. But in the democratic or democracy era, it is impossible to depend only on the royal patronage. If we are controversy with the public, the government also government also selected by the public. So without desire of the public, there were no religion can exist, in my opinion. So we reconsider about the Rajapatana. And sorry. So diversity will come as without faith. So how to stay peacefully with the other religious persons or other ethnic group is one of the great challenges for current Myanmar Buddhism. So if we are very selfish or if we are not well educated, we cannot handle such a problem if we have to encounter them. I believe that such problem will come to us sooner or later. So without social skill or without interfaith dialogue, we ourselves will be one of the reasons to grow such a problem among the society. So this should be studied in advance. Here is some reference, pieces of reference how to show the rule of religious peace. Let me skip it off. To establish coexistence among the different belief and different ethnic, there are lots of resources in Buddhism, like Viharamula Sutta. The teaching in the Viharamula Sutta is a direct teaching for religious peaceful. Metta Sutta. So if we truly have metta, loving kindness, there will be no conflict or there will be no war. And 10 meritorious deeds and 10 perfection. These are a little bit, just a little pieces of resources that we can use for religious conflict resolution. So similarly, there are plenty of resources that can help to reduce the religious conflict in the future. So these sutta or such preaching, such demand in the Buddhist literature should be studied by the modern Buddhism. Another challenge is the advantages and disadvantages of involving in the social engagement by the Buddhist monks. And you know, sometimes even though they have a good intention or good volition, sometimes they may make mistakes. Some mistakes are really bad for our society. In some offense, the leader of the Buddhist man or the master of the monastery or the Buddhist monastery, they misuse the children to get for their own interest, own opportunity, and even in the child abuse sometimes. Such behavior or such activity from the Buddhist man can lose our good image of society. This should be avoided. But on the other hand, if they don't involve in social engagement, the plenty of the children will lose protection or free education. You know, in the orphanage or in the on the orphanage founded by the Buddhist man, the children can have free education, protection from any danger, free residence. So there is no such a Buddhist man or engagement in Buddhism. So this should be make a balance with rule and social ethics. On the other hand, our country is, not a wealthy country and not a developing country. So it is impossible. There are plenty of Buddhist men about 400,000 monks in our country. So such amount of Buddhist men should take some responsibility as far as they can for our country. And here, we are facing scholarly critics and some are laying attack. In my opinion, scholarly critics should be warmly welcome. We have to take action and we have to reconsider opinions or our personal belief are very bad. You know, laying attack is not in the standard. They just focus on blaming. Such a blaming should be ignored. Just in my opinion, I would like to also encourage you to think about it. Just for brainstorming. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you for your participation. If you have any questions, discussion, as well as a recommendation, you are warmly welcome. Let me start may you be healthy and wealthy, not only physically, but also emotionally. Thank you for your listening, my dear brothers and sisters.
Thank you so much, Honorable Uriwada, for your insightful presentation about the Buddhism in Myanmar, which is really facing controversial issues and also significant factors that you present today. And I think that all the participants might also have questions and also discussion. That's why now the floor is for all the participants. You are almost welcome for the questions and discussion.
Thank you, Xiaolin.
Thank you. And
any question?
Many then.
If you want to add it, like actually when Uriwada, he have already introduced the certain issues that we are facing in Myanmar today, and also he gave us certain strategies that we can use for this issue also. And also you can add that you can share your own experience and also your own strategies that you have noticed and found out about on his issue. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, not only your question, but also your commentation or suggestions are also warmly welcome.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah,
Yes, I can hear you, Bande.
yeah, thank you for your presentation. Many things to be discussed. Many things to be considered. Yeah, wonderful. Of course, we cannot avoid such challenges, especially in Western Myanmar. The big problem is coming to my mind is that now the flood area, Buddhism also have and get the humanitarian aid. The other region also get the humanitarian aid. But sorrowfully, you saw some video clip. They just they get not only the material, not only property, but also their, how to say, propaganda, their idea too, like a kind of trying to combat. This one also, we should to consider how we can coexist in such a community, in such a, with such a organization. We should consider, no? Among ourselves, the Sangha community, as you said, we have the citizen like a Vinaya Gruka, a Sautantika Gruka, or Vidama Gruka. The many things we have to reconsider.
Yes, sometimes they are misinterpretation, lead to understanding of the true original text of the Buddhism. Yeah. Some of them proclaim that if we receive money or if we are delightful receiving money, we are not man anymore. We are not other Jabodhya. Just like they proclaim that. This is a really misinterpretation.
Yeah. Okay. Other participants?
Yes. Anyone? You don't need actually today the Bandi Riwada he has presented the very sensitive title. But I think that we shouldn't have to specify, the nation in Myanmar. They're really interested in Korea culture. The influence of the Korea culture, they just follow it. They don't know about the religion. They don't have any interest about the religion, and they don't know even like now in Myanmar culture is also affecting the Myanmar culture. I mean that they don't have any respect to their elders. Also, it's because of the social influences, not only because of the monastic people are on social platform. I think that we should be on the social platform more than this, but we must go according to linear. We can go according to the like we should be. If so, we have to be actually we must be able to influence on the social platform. What I want to point out is we have to be, but we must be able to, as you have pointed in your presentation, we must be logical, critical, and also we must go according to the etiquette. If so, we will be able to influence in the social platform. And also, this is what I have noticed is very important because we monastic people are not on the social platform so far. I have noticed that. That's why they have never heard of the words related to Buddhism. Even I think if I was around, most of the young generation in Myanmar, they don't know what is five precepts. If I wasn't around, because they don't never heard of it. They just spend their life on the social media. That's why we must be able to influence on the social platform. We must be on the social platform. This is what I have noticed. But as you have implemented that, we must go according to logic, critical, and also ethic according to linear. Yeah, this is my opinion. You can also suggest me.
Yes, is a play crucial role. So Sylvia Spears of the Buddhism here, I mentioned some possible reason. One,
Yes.
So turn, raise a hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone is
Can
raising.
you talk about your message?
Yeah. Oh, Tone. Yeah, you can ask the question directly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Tone. You can ask the
raise
question.
hand.
Hello, Pomo. Yeah, thanks for very nice presentation, which makes us think a lot, meaning a lot of works to do as well. You made
Yes, thank you.
very good, valid points, especially when you talk about globalization, social engagement. These are most popular talk about subjects these days, and everybody's approaching them from their own perspectives. What I like to say, when you have challenges, problems, things to do, we cannot do it overnight. But when you said in the conclusion, like, okay, we need brainstorm, I think we start doing it systematically. Otherwise, you'll be discussing, talking on, and then if it cannot be escalated to someone who can really, actualize these things, it would be wasting our energy and all. So I would suggest, why don't you start forming a group? Those who are sharing the same ideas, those who are not sharing the same ideas can be contributing some new ideas as well. So we don't really need to screen who is what and all, but you start making a sort of group discussion forum like I'm doing with my learning group. There are a lot of things to say, to work and all. So I think this is a good idea. I should be able to help you if you are really interested in this kind of areas, because I started working on these areas, bridging social, emotional, modern stuff to the Buddhism, because all these things are rooted core in the Buddhism. So there are a lot of people interested, not necessarily to be monks and siali, right? We are lay person, but you need another perspective from lay as well when you talk about social engagement, how you are penetrating to the public and all. So I think you made a really good point. Things,
Yes.
things
To be honest, I just focus for the Buddhism because most of the participants here are Buddhism.
yeah.
So
It's a good
when I
thing
think
to
about this
yeah.
topic, only Buddhism can image to my mind. Another point I would like to share with you. Yeah, there are lots of little organization, little social organization.
Let me finish one thing, because I don't want to be too distressful, because everyone is in the situation, political, economical, social, is the most disastrous time now. But you know what? Just before COVID, I could start seeing a lot of young ones during the summer camp. Yeah, they go to some monastery like Yenje, Lema, Pongyi, Bodha, Bada, Satinjao. There were a lot of things coming up, and I think you, Pongji, Xiale, Tilashin, Changda, where everybody were on the right track, learning a lot of things. So you just don't think that young generation say bye-bye to you. But if traditional ways are not attractive enough, they may turn out to another thing. So meaning you got to be attractive. How you develop, improve your traditional methods to attract younger generation if you don't want to lose them. And also a lot of good modern trends like Pongongji, Dr. Nanda Mala, and Oxford Seattle. There are a lot of good works. Everyday language, something like me can understand very easily, giving a lot of good Buddha teaching and messages. So there are a lot of movements I could see these days. When we were young, there weren't any, but now there are a lot of things, good start already there. So just to move on with the same momentum, I think you should be able to do it. Yeah? So not to be too distressful and negative, and not to be too positive as well, but we got to accept the situation as it is. I think we should be able to do it, but you need more proper structure and how to move on, especially to escalate what your groundwork, it should be going up somewhere. I don't know.
Thank you for your point.
Yeah, good one.
Let me
Really motivated.
Let me do promotion because this issue is a very sensitive and very needy, no? We should discuss openly in our growth, as Siamatron suggested. We should take action on this issue. So I am thinking for the past week of September, we had a chit-chat session. No? We had chit-chat session. I don't want to say invite yet any speaker, like open conversation. Anyone can contribute their idea, can suggest, or can express their feeling or their experience, like chit-chat session we will do. So there's a pattern now. We will do on the September the last September. Last September we had chit-chat session. I will propose this Buddhism and challenges, contemporary challenges. Okay, I will invite some respected teacher or some interesting person, like a 2 or 3 person who will be like a main speaker. We can spread our idea or our feeling. We can share our idea, our thought, our experience, and we can exchange our opinion. No? Okay, and just I'm making the promotion.
Good. It sounds interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone?
Thank you,
Yeah, as you mentioned, there are lots of little social organizations, countless, but they are not united. So there is no fit rules and regulation for social engagement by the Buddhism. So if we could establish only one huge organization, they will be more effective when we involve in social engagement. This one is really useful. But as an ordinary Buddhist man like me, it is impossible to do it.
No worry. We can unite hand in hand. Okay.
I have one question. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Bande, go ahead, please.
Yeah. I have here Tavagu of the idea, opinion. Yeah, I like all. Yes, it is, and I'm very appreciating. And yesterday you are discussed. Please mention for me. This have 2 groups, and then some of they want to continue in the traditional way. Some of they want to is modern way. Yeah, I think in Myanmar have 2 groups. Yes. This how to solve this issue. Yeah, is this I have here, and last time is the Tavagu mentioned. Yeah, I like so much, but I want to know is now we are many challenging how to solve this and some of they want to continue in traditional way, right? Yes, how to solve this issue. It's mentioned for me. Thank you so much, and Seattle, and you. Thank you, I'm moderator.
Yes.
I will
in my
give you
opinion,
more work. I will give you more work. I will propose for the 3rd group, bridging traditional to modern. Why don't we just blend these 2 rather than traditional and modern in separation?
Yeah.
In my opinion, what I am thinking is not only all Buddhist men who are in Buddhist University cannot become PhD candidate. So if you know yourself, you cannot be PhD candidate. You stop after MA degree. Then you should try for another another subject like TKT or GED or IGCSE. And if you have recognized certificate from the Cambridge or respected organization, you are well qualified to move with the modern challenges for the young people. If you can give free education for GED or higher student for their English or for their other subjects, you can go smoothly with the young generation. This may be my opinion.
Yeah, I want to hear Tavagu share your opinion.
What about contemporary study and traditional study?
Yes, sir.
I will, how to say, I will propose one title to discuss. Let's stop it. Okay. Right now, as I said at the day, we need to build a bridge to conduct these two groups now. So one day, for chit-chat session, we will discuss, okay, which one we have to give priority, challenges, or contemporary challenges, bridging contemporary way and traditional way. Which one should we get the priority? Which one should we do first? About education or about the challenges? Today's subject or previous subject? And the Sasana, what is your idea? Are you here?
Yes, I have no idea, sir.
No idea. Okay. I asked the Bible group to suggest such a topic, but no one respond. No one replying to that. Sorry about that. Okay, we got a very interesting topic, very interesting subject. We can discuss, of course.
Yeah, but we need a structure to discuss and record it. That's why I like to organize some workshops. Not chit-chat is not enough more.
Okay.
End of the day, we should be able to record what we discuss and how to escalate. I think we should be able to organize 1 or 2 workshops when you have common grounds to discuss. I think that should be interesting. Yeah, good for you.
We can invite those who are interested.
Yeah, anyone interested are welcome.
But there's a program is the language barrier.
We will discuss in Myanmar, of course. We are 100% Myanmar. Only Thomas.
No, not
only Thomas. Only Thomas.
So, may I say a short sentence, please?
Yes, please.
We are really shocked about the decline of the Sasana in Myanmar, in the young generation. So I don't know why or what or how, but it's really shocking. Coming to Myanmar for 30 or 40 years, now the condition, the mindset of the young generation has really changed. It's true.
Maybe formally, Buddhist man lead the education of our people. But in this day, the role of Buddhist man have no loss of influence on the young generation. Because they go to only government school. Yes, their education is led by the government school, not by the Buddhist man anymore. This may be one of the main reasons.
Yeah, there are thousands of reasons for you can hard to say because lifestyle is changing, it's digital, a lot of material. So unless we try to be attractive, people will simply go away. It's not only in Myanmar, a lot of coming from West, Thomas, there are lots and lots of atheists in America and Europe. They have no religion anymore, not even younger generations, even middle-aged groups. So these are the issues everyone is facing, not only Myanmar and Buddhism over here, but from our own corner, we will see what we can do and we will do it. If we are talking
Yes,
about challenges and problems, that will be never ending. There are lots and lots.
And also,
who is talking? Who is talking now? I can see her picture now. Who is talking, by the way? Can you show me your picture?
Yeah. Yama.
Oh, Sama.
Yama.
Thank you, Sama. Yeah, very interested in the discussion. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, the speaker and also the participants within your questions and discussions. We have a really pleasurable movement. Yeah. So according to the time constraint, let me move on to the second speaker, okay?
yes.
So let me introduce about the a brief like his educational background. Yeah. About the yes, Pomodia.
Pandey, you start screen share.
Yeah. Pandey, now you can close your sharing. So let me move on to the second speaker. Nanda. Yeah. He is from Bangladesh and he got a Bachelor of Art in Buddha Dhamma from ITBMU, International Buddhist, Theravada Buddhist Missionary University. And he got his Master of Art in Buddhist Studies from the University of Kelaniya from Sri Lanka. And now he is an MPhil student in Paradeniya University in Sri Lanka. He is an inspirational preacher. Also, currently, he is conducting his research on Pali and Buddhist deities. And
I know here. Maybe connection lost. Can you hear? Anyone here? Clearly? We cannot hear you. Maybe mine.
brief introduction about Venerable Radhanananda. And today he is going to listen about the Buddhism in Bangladesh. And Venerable Radhanananda, are you here? Yeah, I see now. Yeah, you are almost welcome, and now the floor is your Venerable. Yeah.
Ellie. So I hope you all could hear me and could see the slideshow as well. Sally, could you see the slideshow?
Your voice is a little bit lower, sir.
Oh, you can see Andy. Yeah.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, we can, but your voice is a little low, We can hear, but
how about now? Could you hear me now?
Yeah, not much difference. Pretty soft.
Okay, so okay, just give me a minute. How about now, Sally?
for me, okay, Andy. What about the other participants? I can hear your voice clearly in my side.
Oh, I see. Then I think they have to off their volume in their laptop, either phone.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
No, it's getting better now. Probably
Okay.
raise your volume there. Much better.
Thank you, Siama. Okay, so again, good evening, all the Venerables, Dhamma brothers, monks, and Dhamma sister nuns. and Seaji from German. Seama, I don't know where is she from, but it sounds she's from Myanmar. So all other listener and participant here, I welcome again on behalf of Bangladesh Buddhist community to listen this discussion, or even though it's the most priority is given by the Venerable Visuddha, and also my gratitude to him for inviting me to give a chance to talk like this. And also the well moderating by our Siaji Mahateja. Yes, so I hope with our previous discussion, you may not get a little bit tired or how, I don't know. You are still having the energy to listen me, I hope like this. So, okay, so here is a title, what I'm going to talk about today. At first, before going to introduce my title, I would like to mention, this is not a simple things to talk about Buddhism in Bangladesh, because Buddhism in Bangladesh, if you want to talk or discuss, it's a country where it's like a India actually. It's India. It's a Mahabharat. India is given by the British name. It's originally called Mahabharat, or we used to say the Jambudipa in Buddhist way. We used to say Jambudipa. So Bangladesh is also under the Jambudipa. So it's not easy to talk about Buddhism in Bangladesh. So here is just like a summary. I'm going to talk about just introductions about the Buddhism in Bangladesh, not a discussion. So okay, let me go then. So here you could read my title, History of an Origin Buddhist Country as found in Tipitaka, and architectural history and present situations of Bangladesh. So I'm going to cover here. These are my contents. Locations, where is the Bangladesh is locating. Bangladesh in the early Buddhist text, I mean in the Tipitaka. Ancient Buddhist pagodas, temples, and monastery as found today in Bangladesh from the ancient time. Buddhist missionary monks from Bangladesh in the ancient time, even some I will mention today also. Selected temples and pagodas in the modern time and contributions for the Buddha Sasana. Overall, Buddhist and Buddhism in today Bangladesh. And I will conclude. I will not take a long time. Please be patient to listen me, even though I don't know you could understand me or not, my English. Okay, here is the location. Where is the Bangladesh? Before going to show the map, I would like to go with the words here, you see. In Pali, Banga plus Desa, Banga Desa. Actually, in Pali, today Bangladesh, it was called Bangladesh. And today is the language, how is it changing? Time to time, according to the locations and according to the nations, the language is also changing. Same way, it was a Bangladesh, but today we call Bangladesh. Also, what was known as East Bengal, and during the Pakistan colonized time after the British, also it was called East Pakistan. But during the British time, it was used to call East Bengal. So when the British left from Asia and the Pakistan colonized in Bangladesh, at the time it was called East Pakistan. So here, the location you may see, which is located in between Myanmar and China. Okay, here. This is Myanmar. I hope you could see. This is Myanmar. And here is a Buddha Gaya. Here is more clear, the side map, the total map of only Bangladesh. Here is a Myanmar. You see here. So at the Rakhine state of Myanmar, we are totally connected with the Bangladesh. After the Rakhine state, starting from the Chin state, it belongs to India, and all surrounding by is India. All surrounding by is India. And we are connected with Myanmar only at the Rakhine state. And down here is a Bay of Bengal. So this is the location. And here, what I would like to show in this map here, you see, here is a Myanmar, a little bit brown color, and white in this white area is Bangladesh, and here is a Buddha Gaya. So Bangladesh cannot be separated from the origins of the Buddhism. That's why I said to discuss about Bangladesh, Buddhism in Bangladesh. Oh, I'm sorry, I surrender. It's not possible to make a clear view what is really Buddhist Bangladesh Buddhist country, because as a such vast and as an origin as like the India, Okay, let me go to the next slide. So in Anguttara Nikaya, there is a sutta called Mahasupina Sutta. That Mahasupina Sutta has mentioned, I believe, all the Seados and Sealis, our Siamas, and even the Seaji from Germany also, I believe he might know. This sutta shows how the Bodhisattva dreamed about the Himalaya mountain was his pillow, and then from his navel the trees goes up to the sky. His right hand into the Indian Ocean, left hand until cover the Bangladesh. So today Bangladesh, it was under the left hand of the Bodhisattva's dreams. Though Sutta has not mentioned directly the country called Bangladesh, but it was mentioned that Anga, at the Buddhist time, there were 16 Janapada. Janapada means the provinces. 16 among the 16 provinces, Anga also was one. And today Bangladesh, it was under the Anga province. So according to this sutta, you can see the Bangladesh is even it was the dream of the Siddhartha Gautama and Gautama Buddha, or let's say the Siddhartha Bodhisattva. And there is this Anguttara Nikaya, as we all know, belongs to our Theravada Buddhist schools. But Mahayana Buddhist school also have a book called Mahavastu. Modern translator translated the Mahavastu also the same things at like our Mahasupina Sutta in Anguttara Nikaya about the dream of the Siddhartha. That modern translator of the Mahavastu has directly mentioned the left hand under the dream of the Bodhisattva is Bangladesh. So that's why I'm also telling here, Bangladesh is a country under the dream of the Bodhisattva, Siddhartha. Okay, let me go to the next slide. Here, I believe the pictures talk 1,000 words instead of writing an essay. So pictures make us clear. Unfortunately, please, our Myanmar friend, don't get angry. The hand of the Buddha not covering the Myanmar. But it does not mean the Buddha is not in Myanmar. Of course, the heart of the Myanmar is the Buddha. I believe so. I think so. And I will say so. Because how the Myanmar original teachings of the Buddha, preserving, practicing, and promulgating, I have no words to say for that. But don't think only about the dream. Only in Bangladesh, why not in Myanmar? Here until the Kashmir, and down here, you see the Chennai, even not Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka also missing. But Sri Lanka, Myanmar are the countries where today Buddhism, especially Theravada, the surviving of the Theravada Buddhism, are doing a crucial model roles and crucial work for. Even how much struggling are they doing, but they are still really working hard to keep alive of the Theravada Buddhism. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So I believe you got the location, the viewpoint of the real locations. Where is the Bangladesh exactly locating? And here, as just now I have mentioned, the 16 provinces during the Buddha's time, where Buddha he himself went and discussed, taught the suttas and Dhamma Vinaya. If you want to read about the 16 provinces, you may go Upasata Sutta of Anguttara Nikaya. So it started with the Kasi, Kosala, Anga, Magadha, and ended with the Kamboja. Kamboja is the, today capital city of Afghanistan called Kabul. Kamboja is the location is today capital city of Afghanistan, and today is called Kabul and Afghanistan, I believe all of you know, where the Bamiyan Buddha statue were, and it was destroyed by the Al-Taliban, I think, Al-Qaeda somehow, by bomb blast. Maybe it was 2001. So Cambodia or Afghanistan also were the country where the Buddha he himself went and taught the Dhamma. So these 16 provinces, including Bangladesh, Anga province, is the location where the Buddha he himself went and taught the Dhamma. So in this sense, we can say Bangladesh is also origin Buddhist country where the Buddha he himself taught the Sutta, Dhamma and Vinaya, or let's say the Abhidhamma. And here you could see the location of the 16 provinces. And here you see Anga. Anga is a location of Bangladesh. After Anga, Vriji, Kashi, Magadha, Kusala, here is the Cambodia. Cambodia is today Afghanistan, and Gandhara is Pakistan, and all other, I believe you know. I no need to go all other. So starting from Anga, here is the Cambodia. So Anga is means today Bangladesh. That's why I put into the title, the origin Buddhist country is Bangladesh. So this is not my own word, so you could see yourself. So let me go to the next slide here. And ancient Buddhist pagodas, temples, and monastery in Bangladesh. You know, I believe all of you know, in the contemporary time of Nalanda University, there were 5 Buddhist Mahavihara, which are, we may say at this time, all of those were Buddhist university, though at the time used to call Mahavihara. You see, there is no call Nalanda University. There is to call Nalanda Mahavihara, Takkasila Mahavihara, and Vikramasila Mahavihara, Somapura Mahavihara, Jagaddala Mahavihara. Those were the 5 Buddhist Mahavihara. It means 5 Buddhist university. Among them, I believe all of you know, Takkasila was the first one. Second one is the Nalanda. And Vikramasila, Nalanda, and Takkasila is located in Pakistan and India, especially Pakistan having the Takkasila at the Gandhara province of Pakistan. Then Nalanda and Vikramasila, of course, is in a Vihara province, Vihara province, which is very close to the Buddha Gaya. The next, Somapura and Jagaddala are locating in Bangladesh, today Bangladesh. So this also mentioned, of course, not only as a Mahavihara, as a branch university of Nalanda. Even not only these 2, there are more Mahavihara like that. Recently, you know, Bangladesh government archaeological department site, yeah, you know, there are digging and finding more and more Buddhist Mahaviharas, Buddhist monuments like that in Bangladesh. So especially these 2 I like to mention, Somapura and Jagaddala Mahavihara, of among 5 Buddhist Mahavihara in those times, or 5 Buddhist university, 2 of them are in Bangladesh. Here you could see the pictures of the Somapura. Somapura Vihara, it was established at the 8th century AD, today at Nagaland district. I'm not going to go detail with this all. Also, this was declared by the UNESCO as a World Heritage. All other, you may go, you know, if you like to go, you can just type on Google, you can go details about this. So here I would like to mention one thing here. If you look at the map of this Mahavihara location, which is very close to Buddha Gaya and Nalanda. So that is means it was a place where the Buddha even, I mean, it's not as after, because of the Mahavihara, at the time where the Buddha and Venerable Sariputta, all other venerables used to come and taught this place. So this location, this place, I mean, this Mahavihara is located in Bangladesh. So it also shows at the time how Bangladesh was a strong Buddhist country. So this is now there's a broken one, and this they make it so like how to say I don't know this one. So they make a like a model of this Buddhist Mahavihara, Somapura Mahavihara. It was like this at the ancient time. So then next, I would like to see you say Jagaddala Mahavihara. Also, it's same like Somapura Mahavihara or university in those time. So here you could see more clearly. Another one also Gokul Meda is also, it was like a Mahavihara. So it was it's contribute a lot in those time for the Buddha Sasana. And today, if we look at those pictures, we can see how Bangladesh it was as a Buddhist country. And here you could see the Buddha statue, the origin Buddha statue of Bengal during the especially the Pala dynasty time. So even this statue, if you look at the in Bagan in Myanmar, this style you could see at the Ananda Pagoda in Myanmar. Most of the pagoda I could see that this style they, I believe, I feel is they make a photocopy from Bangladesh, even at the Nalanda Ananda Pagoda of Bagan, because I saw the same structure of the statue they have done at the Bagan. So I feel it's influence from Bangladesh. Today Bangladesh, though at the time is called Anga. Even I saw there is an influence to Angkor Wat in Cambodia, even Borobudur at the Indonesia also, the same influence from here, I saw that. Okay, this is another Mahavihara at Kumilla district, also is giving a lot of influence, a lot of proof of Buddhism in Bangladesh in the history. So here are more list of the temple they recently they found as like those Mahavihara. I'm not going all details. Yeah, so I would like to mention here how the Buddhist in Bangladesh today, if we count the number of Buddhists with the total population of Bangladesh having 18 crore population. Among the 18 crore population, there are only 0.7% are Buddhist. So in a number is may come around 40 lakhs. So very few Buddhists are in Bangladesh. If we compare with total population, but if we think only the Buddhists, like let's say with Myanmar, or let's say in Sri Lanka is a Buddhist country. Sri Lanka having only 2 crore, maybe 2.5 crore population. So Bangladesh having the 4 million, so which is also not really a very less number, which is also good number. But if we compare with the majority of the country, yes, we are very, very, very tiny. So among the 0.7% of Buddhists, there are Borua people, which is having the percentage of 65%. And there are again the Buddhists called Rakhine, same like a Rakhine state in Myanmar, the Rakhine people in Bangladesh also. And the Chakma and Chak in Myanmar, you used to call, I think, Teg Lumio. In Bangladesh, we call them Chak, Chakma, Tonsinga, and many other tribal people also. As a Buddhist, we still continue. We are doing our best to continue and to keep existing our Buddhism in Bangladesh, though with a lot of struggling, but it's okay. I don't want to mention the negative way. So here, the missionary monks from Bangladesh, these venerable, China, in Tibet, they keep him in a very high level of respect, because this venerable, he was one of the founder of Tibetan Buddhism. Today, Tibetan Buddhism, one of the founder of Tibetan Buddhism. So he was from Bangladesh. His name was called Venerable Atisha. I believe you may have heard, some of you, about this venerable who went to Tibet in those time and established the Buddhism. So I will say this is a kind of the first Buddhist missionary monks from Bangladesh. And today also, not only in this time, today also there are monks from Bangladesh doing a missionary work in Canada. I believe you may have seen him through the media. Venerable Dr. Sharanapala, who is doing mindfulness and kindness nation movement in Canada and all around the world. So also from Bangladesh doing the missionary work in a wonderful way. And also even in Australia, in France, I myself trying my best to do it in Africa. Even I'm here in Sri Lanka, I'm having a student from Africa, Uganda, and I'm trying my best to him to get the message of the Buddha to carry to Africa. So I am also trying my best to do the missionary work in Africa. But for that, I must say thanks not enough, appreciation words not enough, what I have got from ITBMU Myanmar. So because of that, I got the chance to, because of that, I got the ability to go Africa alone even to do the missionary work. So I really appreciate, thankful, even though just word, a gratitude, I think is the real effect cannot cover by the words. So I really put my heart to the Myanmar people and especially our ITBMU. I have such a gratitude, my heartfelt feeling for Myanmar and ITBMU. So here today, you know, the monks, you could see how in the morning monks go for alms round like this in the village, in the town. So I believe you may have seen our Prime Minister is still a contemporary saying that she is still Prime Minister. She didn't give up the resignation. So now she's in India. But when she was there in Bangladesh, she used to associate with the monks like this very friendly way. Even she's a Muslim, but she has a high regard for Buddhist monks in Bangladesh. Because behind independent, getting the independence of Bangladesh, getting the victory, the Bangladesh, behind that, in Bangladesh, the Buddhist monks have given crucial roles. Bangladesh monks did a great job for the independence, and her father knows that, and she also knows that. That's why she has a very high respect and high regard for Buddhist monks in Bangladesh. And here in modern days, in the capital city of Dhaka, you could see our Buddhist temples like this. And here, this is in a Chittagong area. Actually, this is very close to Myanmar also, these temples. Once it was burned by the, some, fundamentalist group, but the Sheikh Hasina, our former, our Prime Minister, she has rebuilt all this temple again in a very beautiful way, and followed by the Myanmar art and architecture. I'm happy to say that. And here you can see, this is a temple in Myanmar, in Yangon, nearby the Kandoji Lake. Nearby the Kandoji Lake. And this venerable, was the founder of this Bangladesh Chittagong temple, Chittagong town in a nearby Kandoji Lake. He also one of the, I think the Visudana, the, how to say, editor at the 6th Buddhist Council, the monks from Bangladesh. And this venerable was as a participant. So this venerable was venerable name called Panya Loka. He was an editor at the 6th Buddhist Council from Bangladesh. So here I don't want to talk more because I feel you may get tired of listening too much. So I just would like to conclude. So Bangladesh was such a origin Buddhist country. Not was, I mean, Bangladesh is an origin Buddhist country, and still we Buddhists, even though how much difficulties we are facing, but the Buddhism is in our blood and our flesh. That's why we, no matter how much struggling we are facing, how much problem we are facing, we still continue. That's what only I would like to mention. As you can see, the Bangladesh in the Sutta Pitaka even, and the architecturally, you can see many links. So as the blessings also there, as the Bangladesh is a dream country of the Bodhisattva, that's why I believe the Buddhism will never be able to remove by anyone from Bangladesh, as the Buddhism is in our blood and flesh. So thanks to everyone for listening me here. If you like to see any references, all the references I got here, if you like. And thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for listening. May all of you be happy. So now questions and any opinions is open for all.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bandy. You really did a wonderful presentation today that I have never heard that Bangladesh is the origin of Buddhism. Yeah, it's really fantastic. And I think that all the participants might also have a certain question in their mind dealing with your title. Yeah, now the questions and discussion section for all the participants, and I really almost welcome all of you to ask the question. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your presentation. To be honest, I didn't know that Engadai is a Bangladesh.
I see, Seado.
So how about the Bangladesh monk population?
Yes, Venerable Seado, I didn't mention that. It's I think around 5,000 Buddhist monks now we are having. Around 3,000 Buddhist temples are there.
In Sirgaon or Jakarta?
Chittagong especially. Yes, Seado, I would like to mention one point here as you asked the Chittagong. You know, the word Chittagong is given by the British. The origin name of the Chittagong is Chetiyagama.
Oh.
Chetiyagama. From Chetiyagama, it was Chattogram. We Bangladeshi people is still using Chattogram, not Chittagong. Chittagong is using by international people. So from the Chetiyagama, it was Chattogram, and it's still Chattogram, but only English people is speaking the Chittagong. So Chittagong is also the roots of the Buddhist. It's the like a bagan. What is the meaning of the bagan? The garden of the pagoda. So Chattogram also the village of the pagoda. The village of the pagoda from the Chetiyagama, Chattogram. British cannot pronounce the Chattogram, make Chittagong. Okay. So yes, especially Chittagong area, and also you could see Chile, which is also close by the Assam. And also, you know, newly many more Buddhists are coming very close by the Bihar border with the Indian area border. There are many more Buddhists newly they are coming. They are out of their interest, and also some monks are doing missionary works there. That's why newly Buddhists also are coming. And also, you know, the down south, not the Chittagong side, another Khulna, which is also another close to the Calcutta, India. There are also Buddhist monks and Buddhist temples are there. So around the country, you may find the Buddhists now, but very little. But most majorities are at the Chittagong.
So most of the Bangladeshi monks stay outside or in the Bangladesh?
Of course, most of them are in Bangladesh, and also some of them are in Bangladesh, in Myanmar, in Thailand. Okay, I myself, and there are more in Sri Lanka, in other Europe, America also. Many Bangladeshi monks are there.
So Buddhism cannot be removed from the Bangladesh.
No, because if you want to remove, you have to kill all of us. Another point also I would like to mention is here, as you asking like this, you know, if someone want to remove the Buddhism from Bangladesh, have to destroy the language Bangla, because origin of Bangla language also from the Buddhism.
Yeah.
Because it's a Pali. Bangla is connected with the Pali. The origin of the Bangla is a Buddhist text called Chariyapata Buddhist text, the origin of the Bangla language. So if you want to destroy, first you have to destroy the language, then all the people you have to destroy, then only can remove the Buddhism. Otherwise, no, it's impossible.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, for other participants.
Any question? Okay. Okay. Yes, Swanaribel.
You stop screen sharing.
Screen sharing.
Stop.
Okay.
You stop your screen sharing. Yeah. Hello, Bande Indajara, are you going to ask a question?
Okay, Babalu.
Yeah.
Good evening, Babalu. Nice to see you.
You remember that Hey, Seattle.
Okay. I'm really happy to hear. Whenever you speak, you always pay great choose to the ITBMU. Okay,
Yes,
I'm really happy. So, and also, I'm really thankful to the, the new information for the new information.
Yes.
So,
yes.
After the session, I want you to share your slide. Because that some participant may need the slide, and also I want you to share your experience when you were in the Uganda. Okay,
Yes.
we really interested in how the Sierra Buddha Rakita that do the missionary work and there, and also how you participate in his missionary work and so on.
Yes.
So okay, it is my comments and the advice.
Okay.
So actually, I have no question.
Okay. Yeah. So first, you'd like to go with the slide again? You want to see?
Yeah. I mean that I want you to share your power slide to the other participants.
Okay.
Okay. You send me and I will send to the Bible group. They will touch. And then most of the participants, maybe our Bible group.
So
I hope they would like to get that.
Would you see the slide now, Seattle?
No.
Only the 3 slides.
No, he just want to get your slide.
Okay, which one, Seattle?
No, the whole PowerPoints.
The whole power slide.
I will share in the Bible group. I have it.
Okay.
I will share it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You should. Okay. Yes. Okay. I see. Right. Yes. So then next, Seattle asked me to share about the Africa missionary experience. Yes. Yes, Seattle. At first, when I was going to go to Africa, when I mentioned to even my teacher, he also at first said, "Oh, Africa very dangerous. Don't go to Africa." At the first point, it was like that. And many of my friends, even in Sri Lanka, we have many Myanmar monk friends. They also said, "Oh, don't go Africa. Uganda is a country of Idi Amin, more dangerous. So don't go there." But to all of them, even to my teacher also, I had given an example from the sutta. There is a called Sona Paranta, Mang Punna, right? For the missionary. So the monks Punna, how he replied to the Buddha, if someone blame you, how will you manage in this area? They will just make the words, that's the sound. It's no problem. If they hit you or if they kill you. So finally he said, I will die for the sasana. I took that message, the sutta, very strongly in my mind, and that's made me to go Africa. Yes. Once I was there, what the people are looking at Africa or Uganda is totally opposite. Totally opposite. We are feared because what we can see in the media only. We are listening to the media only. Africa is such a wonderful country. And we think because they are black skin, that's why we think Africa very hot. No. You see, the Middle East, there are no trees. Those people are very white skin. But Africa, no. Africa have a lot of jungle, forest, mountain. But why are the black? It's just a genetic. So what I found in a that way also, it's a wonderful country with environment, and the hospitality of the people is so wonderful. It's so amazing. In Africa, I saw for the first time when I went, people with the Banda Buddha Rakita, he took me to one house. They prepared the fruits for us with a plate. He offer as like even a Buddhist also sometimes doesn't offer. He bowed down with the knee. Even he was a doctor, and he offered with the fruits with the plate. Such a wonderful way. And I asked him, "How do you know this?" "Oh, Bante, this is our African culture. This is how we respect the guest." So you can see that the seeds of the Buddhism is there. We just need to water only to grow it. So that is also one thing. And how what if you ask me what I have done and how I did. So I would like to mention here, as you asked the Venerable, as we are here, most of us from the ITBMU, we should know each other. I mean, we should know this. You know, I the first time had started how to go for the alms round, Pindapata. And today they continue every day. I'm the person who has started for the first time in Uganda. And also with the Sidago Siado, he went there. Our Sidago Siado, most respected Venerable Yanisaras Yadav, he established the SEMA. For that also, I arrange as a program arranging, of course, sponsoring. No, I just arranged how to do it. And for the first time, we did the Buddhist conference, international conference in the Africa entire continent, only in Uganda. Also, I was like a key point to arrange this conference. And also many way like teaching meditation, teaching Dhamma. Even today, I will say honestly to say, because of those days I was there, the little novice from Uganda now in Sri Lanka studying. So I will say one of my missionary works there in my life, what I can be happy for. Thank you, Siada, for asking.
Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Anyone harm you in Africa?
No, why? Why? It's just the media shows that. It's just the media shows that. You see, Siada, it's just the media shows. Africa dangerous, Africa Ebola, Africa that, Africa this. No, Africa not making the nuclear bomb. Africa not making the weapon. Right? African country not going to other country for bombing, for fighting. Those people, those media making it. So Africa very peaceful. But they are making the Africa like in a very blacklist, very dangerous. No. So we should not look only the media. We should go to the ground. We should go to the field to see how wonderful people are there.
It is easy to get the visa.
No, Seado, very easy. You could get it by on arrival. For Bangladesh passport, I was even now also on arrival we may get the visa. I think for Myanmar as well.
Okay. If so, now how many monks and novices in Seattle Buddha Kita monastery? In Uganda?
Now around 50 of them, even nuns as well. Siali also, because Myanmar Siali training them how to become Siali. Myanmar monks now training there how to become a novice, how to become a monk.
So there is a Myanmar Siali in Africa?
Yes. Also from our ITBMU, Seado.
Who is it?
Yeah, I cannot remember the name. I'll share you those Sialis pictures. Also is connected with our ITBMU.
Okay, good. We are the product of ITBMU.
Of course.
Too, no?
Yes.
Later also Salima Dija will go to Uganda and also
sadhu.
She will do the missionary work together with Uganda Seattle.
Yes, I hope so.
I hope so, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, at least I could hope.
Anyone want to ask question?
If you need, I'm always ready.
Wow, thank you, Sally. I will suggest about you to Bante Buddharakide.
So Bande, I have one question.
Yes.
I think that Africa have a certain type of like a religious worship. I have read in a book that they have very, very strange worshiping. So is it easy for you to convert them into Buddhism? So I just want to know how do you perform in converting the Buddhism in Africa?
Yeah, Sally, that's a good question. Actually, what do you think, Sally? How about in Myanmar? I'm not pointing to you, but as a logically wanted to say, are they in Myanmar not worshipping very very? It's not a Buddhist way, just a devotional. So you see, Natma, in Mandalay, Tomio, what is that festival? Yeah, acha boy le.
Đồng Biông. Đồng Biông.
So even in Myanmar also the culture and the tradition is there. Even if you come to Sri Lanka also there. But among them, there are people who has ability to understand the Dhamma. It's not that, oh, please come, listen Dhamma. No, it's not like that. Only the one who is thirsty, we talk to them. Even we don't give them 5 precepts at first. We let them know about the Dhamma. We let them meditate first. When they meditate, they started asking the question, how do you meditate? So when they face the difficulty while meditating, then only say, why do you face the problem in your meditation? Because you have no good sila, no good conduct. So that hindrances make a burden for your meditation. Then if you practice these precepts, it will help you to meditate. That's how we conduct that's how we teach to the people. We engage with the people there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Bendy.
Yes.
Actually, I have heard that in Africa, there is a type of worship in that they sacrifice the animal, or they used to perform that religious festival annually and also secretly. The government didn't know. When the civilization developed in their country, they cannot do that such kinds of animal sacrifice like in front of the public. That's why they have to go to the forest and they have to do such kinds of sacrifice. And I heard that it's very crucial. Sometimes they sacrifice people also. And yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not entire people, only some group of people doing such things. Maybe we didn't get yet with those people.
I see. Yeah. Thank you so much, Bendy. When I heard about that story, I really afraid of going to Africa.
No. Africa is such wonderful. You know, in Myanmar, like it's very hot. In Bangladesh, we are having a very hot when the summer time, winter time also very cool. But Africa having very wonderful weather. Very wonderful weather. Not hot.
Yes.
Not too hot, not too cold. It's like air conditioning, especially in Uganda Buddhist Center, I will say that.
How many seasons are there?
Shadow, I have to look for that. How many seasons? I didn't look for yet for those.
Only no winter, no summer.
I think they have a rainy season. They have summer.
And also.
Okay, I'll get a help for that. Jyotipala, could you please come here? I will ask my novice student about that.
Africa.
So, yes, they are asking how many seasons in Uganda. Could you please come here? Come here. You take this. You take this. You listen. Show down your face. Okay. First.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Little bit up. Yes. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Near future, you talk about the Uganda. I will invite.
Especially, he's asking at first how many seasons in Uganda.
There are 2 seasons.
Only 2 seasons.
Is it rainy?
Yes.
Rainy.
Rainy and.
We call it wet, but rainy and wet and hot season. Wet and dry. Wet and dry.
Oh, it means
wet and dry.
Rainy and summer.
Okay.
Yes.
No wonder season.
Yeah. So what did you ask the shadow again?
No. And because you say not so cold, not so hot.
Yes.
So I want to know how many seasons, because
right.
3 seasons: summer, winter, rainy.
Right.
And in Uganda, only they don't use rainy or winter or summer, just wet and dry. Wet and dry. Right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What is your name? A novice or some monk?
Novice.
Yeah.
Novice.
How are you?
I'm fine, Bante.
How old are you?
How old?
Yes.
I'm 16 years, Bante.
And he asked your name.
My name is.
Are you happy? Okay, what's your name?
My name is Damarakita.
Damarakita.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Myanmar. Not this time, near future.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay.
Are you happy?
Yes, Bante. I'm
I'm
happy, Bante.
Okay. I require you in the future like a speaker for our group. Can you do near
Can
future?
you give a talk in this group like I'm giving today? He's asking you
In the
if
future.
in the future.
In the
Yes.
future, yes, Bante.
Yes,
Near future,
yes,
near
yeah,
future.
Like
Then
Bante
share
has
your
done
life.
today for Uganda, I can do for Uganda.
yes.
Happy to know you. Another future. Anyone, any question? Okay.
Yes.
Syamaji Tron.
Thank
What
you.
is your question for the Sayadaw Radhanananda Bhikkhu?
Yeah, I have more or less the same question that were Sayadaw Indakara asked. I really like to know his experience, missionary in Africa, because it's a wonderful place. I work sometimes in West Africa, Nigeria. It's super difficult. People are super demanding. When you're trying to do missionary works in Uganda, place like Uganda is very brave.
Yes.
Must be really interesting.
Yeah, actually, I invite already Bande Arisa who doing missionary work, who was doing missionary work. Maybe in near future, we will talk about Uganda missionary experience. All right.
What was the most asked about questions when you approach people on the ground, Sayadaw?
At the beginning time, they surprised. Oh, you are from Asia. You know the Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Because they
Using chopsticks.
That's
Kung
a
Fu with the
question.
chopsticks.
no, because they watch a lot of Chinese movie, so
Mm.
they think we all Kung Fu monk from China because they cannot distinguish China, Bangladesh, or not like that. For example, we cannot distinguish now Uganda, Nigeria, such. So they think we all are from the Kung Fu temple from China. They ask, "Do you know the Kung Fu?" They are Kung Fu monk, Kung Fu monk. They say like that.
Mm.
And of course, those who are wise, even I remember one man, he make his house and his house the front wall with the Eightfold Noble Path.
Mm.
He wrote, yes, he wrote Samadhi, all Sammasati, Sammasamadhi,
That is it. Before you arrived in Uganda?
before any Buddhist arriving, even before Bhante Buddharakita.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
And I asked him, how do you know this? He said, one time I went to the library, I found a tiny box called Eightfold Noble, and I was so interested. And I read it, and I found it very practical and very wonderful. That's why I make my house all like that. So, and they asked about the Eightfold Noble Path, and also they are more curious about the Buddhist meditation.
Yeah.
Not the ritualistic way. They
Mm.
like more with the meditation.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a seek, as you said, we need just to water it.
Yes, to grow it.
Yeah, meditation, I think that's another movement Myanmar is now getting very famous for.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course. I agree, Siama.
It's
Totally
well
agree.
overspread. Western people and now to America, people started doing a lot of it and very much interested in it. So we should be able to project the real meditation, not to get mixed with here and there, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Because in Nigeria, I don't know much in Uganda because the majority is either Muslim or Christianity. So it's really difficult to get through these two strong communities. Everywhere, even in our office downstairs, we love you, brother. We are together. We are brotherhood, this, that. And when you go up, you have the prayer rooms in this corner, in that corner. So even if you start talking about where you're from, Buddhist, oh, yeah, really? So it's really brave, good for you.
Thank you,
I think
Siama.
you should be able to share these kind of experience. If you survive in Africa, you should be able to survive elsewhere.
Thank you, Siama. Jesu Amiyaji Timbare.
Yeah. Good luck, Kumon. Thank you as well.
Thank
Taking
you.
us back to Bangladesh, though it's our next door neighbor. I never thought of a country visiting there. Sorry about it.
Please, most welcome. Even one time I told to the Tavagu when he was in Uganda,
Yeah,
was
keep
talking to
see
face
the
to him.
shadow over there. It's
Yes.
fine by me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm over here happy.
Okay.
Keep
So
Tavagu there.
yeah, I see. So I said, Seado, you are going around the world, but you are not visiting your next door. Why are you omitting Bangladesh? He was just looking at me like this. What is this tiny monk talking me? But you know, he's a student, Venerable Visuddha. They actually tried to go, but sometime and COVID came and it was not happening.
Yeah, it's always good, you know, when like Seado mentioned, you are grateful to your root, where you started learning Buddhism, like ITBMU, and you should be always sharing back your experience, the challenges you overcame, and all. That could be good learning ground, real case studies for the students over there.
Yeah.
Because I'm working with quite a number of them right now. It's pretty interesting. These
Thank
young monks, they need a lot of knowledge and hands-on experience. So people like you should be able to share with your experience. Keep in touch.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Siama.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sia. Popo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone? Any question? Any comment? Participant? No one. Come, please. Who's answered? Someone want to ask question? Sasana.
So Pandey, yeah.
Saji.
Can I ask? Yeah, can I ask one more question?
Of course, sure.
Yeah, actually, I last year I have already learned about the history of Buddhism. That I have heard about the Buddhist Council, and also actually it's just like the pace of the Buddhism, the movement of the Buddhism started from India to other Asian country. That I have learned about the Bangladesh king and also his religious movement. Actually, I just want to more detail about the religious movement of the Bangladesh king, maybe just around between the 3rd century and maybe later. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Can you
especially
share a little bit more?
yeah, I think you are talking about the Pala dynasty.
Yeah,
Especially Pala
Pala dynasty.
dynasty
Yeah.
was the most powerful for 400 years. That kingdomship were there and Buddhist. You know, they are the people who established the Nalanda, who established the Somapura, Jagatala, all those Mahavihara. So, you know, they are the people today. You see, our Buddha statues just now I have shown, as like I mentioned in the even Anandapaya in Bagan. So they are the people that is the kingdomship. The Pala dynasty did a great job for the Buddha Sasana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to know, you know, because I have that the Bangladesh can he also has been a primary for the spread of Buddhism when the Buddhism before reached to the Sri Lanka. I had like this. I just want to know the pace between this year, how he have performed, because I also heard that he also established so many like monasteries and also pagodas.
Yeah. Yes, actually, for arrival of the Buddhism strongly in Sri Lanka is at the 3rd century.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, there is a book called Mahavamsa. It's included the Buddha came for 3 times. It's just a legendarily belief, but there is no sutta, no any references in the Tipitaka, even for Myanmar as well. So at the time, the Pala dynasty did the great. But sorry, Seado is smiling. Why I'm saying in Myanmar also no. But it does not mean that Buddhism is not in Buddha didn't go in Myanmar, because Dhamma already there. It means Buddha also there. I wanted to say that, but I could not find the sutta Buddha taught in Myanmar or Sri Lanka. That's what I mean, Seado. As we are here, all are academic, and our former presenter, he said we should be critic.
Yeah.
Should be with the logic, with the critical thinking, and logical is very important for sustaining our sasana. So I'm talking academic way. There is a no sutta that Buddha taught in Myanmar or in Sri Lanka.
No
So
complete-
at the time, yeah, Pala dynasty, the Pala kingdom also did a great job even in Myanmar. Even it goes until, you know, Indonesia, even Cambodia, Angkor Wat. You know, Angkor Wat also connected with this Somapura Mahavihara, if you look at the history. So the Pala dynasty, the kingdomship, they did a great job for the spreading the or sustaining the Buddha Sasana around the world.
Yes, yes. I got some point that I want to know. Thank you so much, Pandi.
Okay, Sally, I'm happy that you got the point.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, any question?
We should. Any question? If no question, we should stop.
Hello, Sarah. Can I ask the last question?
Oh yes, not last. You can ask more. So no problem, Yadav. Yes, please.
As you left some information about the difficulties Buddhism in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
If you have difficulties and strugglings, you must have hard work. So I want to know difficulties and how do you work hard? Can you share us something about it?
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I don't know is the other or how because I could not see your face.
Yeah,
on your
also ITV from ITV and you. So.
Oh, so our Dhamma brother and the same family. Very good. Yes, Venerable, there are a lot of difficulties because I will not say that because of the Muslim. No, never think about the because of the Muslim. It's because of some fundamentalist only. It's not because of the Islam or not because of the Muslim. Some fundamentalist, every country having that kinds of people. So because of those kinds of people, you know, sometimes they burn our Buddhist temples, even they kill our Buddhist monks. So nowadays Buddhist monk very afraid to live in a, you know, isolated in a forest meditation center because they get killed, and they burn our Buddhist houses as well. So when on the road we go, sometime we have to hear the backbite sound. So that kinds of problem are there, but we don't care about those. As I said, the fundamentalist people, they will do their work and we continue our work. Even they burn our temple, we rebuild. They burn our house, we rebuild. Sometimes government also have, even Myanmar people, Sri Lankan people, all around the Buddhist from the world, they also support us again to rebuild our temples, rebuild our house. That's how we are sustaining and facing the problem, but we are still living.
Thank you, Sarah.
Cannot be every.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you for your question.
Yeah.
And then we can start right now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Babalu, for sharing your knowledge and experience in Uganda and for the other recipients.
Thank you, Seado. I'm very happy to see you after a long time. I like your smile.
Okay.
And Visuddha Seado also.
Okay. Next program too. Okay. Occasionally you come and join, support us. Okay, thank you for honor. And bye. Thank you for coming and joining.
Bye-bye for today. Thank you so much.
Have a good night, all of you. Thank you very much.
For your